Hello guys, welcome back and thanks for joining me. So today what you can see here are some ration components from Polish Rations. We've got 3 fruit teas, forest fruit, lemon and lime. We've also got some fruit bars. Fruit bars, if you've not seen them before, are called lyophilized fruit bars. They come in 3 flavours: apple, cherry and strawberry. Lyophilized just means it's freeze dried basically. So they're very light, they only weigh 10 grams each. No added salt, fats or sugar, and they offer a very nice alternative to a heavy calorie laden snack. So for those of you out there like me that like to have a nice fruity treat, this is going to be the perfect alternative. Something that's got a better life than having fresh fruit. They only have 34 calories in them as well, so absolutely fantastic. On the flip side of that, I know some of you have already seen it and you know exactly what that is. We've got ourselves a nice tube of condensed sweetened milk straight from a Polish ration. It's a 100-gram metal tube of highly calorific sweetened milk, and it's going to give you that calorie energy boost that you need. It's designed to blend into coffee, however it is typically consumed straight out of the tube. But when people love it the way they do, can you really blame them? Now these products have been sent to me from Bart at MRE Empire. He wants me to take a look at them and let you know that he's got them for offer on his website. Teas are available at 99 pence each. You can get the sweetened condensed milk at £2.99 per tube, and the lyophilized fruit bars are £1.49 each. So why don't we crack these open and take a look. Let's have some Bill's Brew coffee. May as well have the sweetened condensed milk the way it's intended to start with, haven't we? Let's fill that up. I just grabbed Bill's Brew out my box. It was just the first one that came to mind. Straight on top it was. So let's start off with this one. These teas are designed to drink from the bag, and when you have a Polish ration you usually get a straw as well. I'm just going to put them straight into the cups so that you can all see what they're like. Got a lovely grip at the top. This one is lime with tea extract. So you can see granules in the bottom there. They can actually be made with hot or cold water as well, so it is entirely down to yourself how you want to prepare these. This one's lemon. They smell really nice, you know. They smell just like the powdered tea, like Jiffy, like my mum used to have Jiff powdered lemon tea or peach tea when I was little. It smells just like that. Really good. That's dissolved lovely. Maybe a few little bits, but they'll go. And that leaves us with the forest fruit. That one doesn't want to open. There we go. That smells a lot sweeter. Lovely stuff. There we go. Now they've all got their quite distinct colours, as you can see. Okay, so we'll just leave our drinks there. And then we can crack open the fruit bars. The sweetened condensed milk's easy. You just use that end of that cap there straight into there, but we'll do that in a moment. Right, so let's get a bowl. We'll start with the apple one. As I said, they're very light, 10 grams in weight. They come out looking very cool, actually. You've got your little bricks there. Sound like freeze-dried fruit. Probably even put them into one of your tea bags and make yourself some rehydrated fruit soup. That's a good idea, that is. Next, I'll open up the strawberry. And as you can see, they do have an extra layer of protection around them, just to stop them from getting too broken up. They are very light. and quite easily damaged, I would imagine. And here is the cherry one. Oh, that's very dark in colour, as you'd expect. I mean, apples, quite clean. Strawberries, yeah, matches. Cherry looks smaller. Looks smaller than the other two, but still the colour you'd expect for cherry. I've been told if this is nice, I've got to buy the wife some. I don't really smell of much, to be fair. Very excited to try them though. Now this one is quite unique. I've not seen this one before. This is the cartons that you come to see in some of the Polish and Russian rations. So you can hear there's liquid in there. So we want to be careful with that, whatever we do. Now this is 130 grams at 97 calories per 100 grams of apple and cinnamon. I love apple and cinnamon. It's actually called dessert fruit apple with cinnamon, to be precise. So let's see if we can open that up. Take a look. Without making too much of a mess. Oh, look at that. There we go. It looks just like a jam. Looks more like an apple chunky jam. Right, so where do we start? Let's start with sweetened condensed milk. So you take the top off, pop the cap. I imagine people get quite excited about this. And let's squeeze some on. Give it a blast. There we go. Milky, white, creamy. It tastes like British tinned rice pudding without the rice. Let's put a good glug, as is intended, straight into our coffee. Sound effects and all. And there you can see it's sweetening it and milking it up. Oh, lovely. Look at that. Oh, sorry, that annoys me. I hate it when people squeeze the middle of tubes. I shouldn't have done that. Yes, I know, that's quite neurotic. There we go, we can see the nice little cat better now. Right, let's start at the end. So we have got our lime tea with green tea extract. Bottoms up. That's not too bad. It's got a very weak, faint lime squash, lime cordial kind of taste to it. That's pretty neat, that is, actually. Yeah, I could happily drink that. That'll make a nice welcome distraction from water. Next, we have our lemon tea. It smells like lemon tea that I'm used to. And it's got more of a tang, but still undeniably nice. That's one thing I will say about the teas in the Polish rations. I haven't had many of them, but they do hit the nail on the head. And lastly, the forest fruit. Now that's quite nice as well, you know, very refreshing, all of them. All very refreshing. Let's try our coffee with our sweetened condensed milk. It's quite hot. Bottoms up. It's not bad, but it's like somebody's put coffee into my rice pudding. If you like your coffee sweet, you'll like that. I know Tracy likes to put a large sugar in his. I think he'd like that. These look at it, it's like gelatinous. I have not seen anything like that in a ration before. Look at that, that's awesome. It's like apple pieces in jelly. It looks good, doesn't it? Mmm. Wow, they're nice. They're tart and sweet at the same time, like an apple pie. Mmm. Let's see if we can rehydrate some of these with some cold water. Let's just have another spoon, because I can. We'll leave that to rehydrate for a bit while we try these blocks out. As you can see, they've got quite a polystyrene texture and sound to them. It's the same with all freeze-dried fruit that I've had. I mean, they look good though, don't they? Comparing the two apples, that's the better one. But that's a wet fruit, that's freeze-dried fruit, so it's not really a comparison, is it? And it's rehydrated, as you can see. Didn't take long at all. So you could drink your tea, put these into the pouch and rehydrate your apples or whatever you've got. It's not so bad, is it? Alright, let's try our strawberries. Imagine these just get crunched and munched though. If you're trying to be stealthy, crunching away on these is going to give you away. In my experience with freeze-dried strawberries in the past, has been a bit hit and miss. Sometimes it's like they've used the worst of the batch. You know, the really tart ones, they're not quite ripe, still got green white bits on them. But they're actually really good. I'd say the strawberries even better than the apples. But one thing I've never had is freeze-dried cherries. So I was very, very excited to see this. I had to pry it away from my wife who wanted to eat it straight away. It looks really good. It's such a vibrant red colour. Well, let's have a go. But it's certainly quite nice. It's certainly something to consider taking away with you on a camping trip. I mean, what they're going to do, they're going to add 10 grams. The drinks are going to add 15 grams. Yeah, okay, the sweetened condensed milk is 100 grams, but you won't need to carry your milk powder, you won't need to carry your sugar. And these are very nice. It is literally just like apple pie filling in a can. It's banging. Well then guys, as I said, you can get these over at MRE Empire from Bart. He's got them all up on the website apart from the wet fruits at the moment. I'm not too sure when that will go up. I'm sure it won't be too long now. And it's a cracking item, that is. But everything else is available now. Thank you Bart for sending me these to try out. They're absolutely wonderful. I'm now going to argue with my wife and the kid over who gets to finish the fruit. I do not mind sharing one little bit. It's been a pleasure. So thank you guys. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Please like, share, subscribe, hit that bell button and you'll know when I put out a new video. But most importantly guys, stay safe. I'll be back with you soon for more eats, treats and MREs.